the Yagyu clan were not mere sword instructors. Behind the scenes, they orchestrated a terrifying conspiracy that manipulated the very fate of the Tokugawa Shogunate. Munenori preached to Shogun Iemitsu that swordsmanship is a sword that gives life. Yet, in the shadows, Munenori was deeply involved in controlling the daimyo as an omtsuk, shouldering the shogunate's dark tasks. Hidden within this was an even more astonishing truth, far removed from their public loyalty. What was it exactly that the Yagyu clan truly sought? Why did Yagyu Munenori undertake such dark assignments? What is the truth behind Yagyu Jubei's lost eye? What did the Yagyu clan build in the shadows of history? Now let us delve into that truth. This main feature also elaborates on the unknown role the Yagyu clan played in the survival of the Tokugawa Shogunate. The story begins in Keicho 5, 1600, after the pivotal battle of Sekigahara, when Tokugawa Ieyasu heralded the dawn of a new era. In this era, a single swordsman caught Ieyasu's eye, Yagyu Munenori, the man who would later become the Tokugawa Shogunate's sword instructor. Munenori was not only superior in swordsmanship but also a rare strategist, capable of reading hearts and adept in the hidden currents of politics. Ieyasu recognized Munenori's insight and commanded him to secretly operate as the shogunate's shadow, alongside his duties as sword instructor. Munenori's mission was to monitor forces rebelling against the Tokugawa after the unification of the country, and at times, to eliminate them through dark means. After Ieyasu's death, Munenori served the second shogun Hidetada and then the third shogun Iemitsu, solidifying his influence even further. He assumed the position of omtsuk, an official who monitored daimyo, outwardly a martial arts instructor, but covertly reigning as the head of the shogunate's intelligence agency. Munenori is also said to have been deeply involved in the suppression of Christians, leading the exposure of hidden Christians and the purging of traitors. By his hand, many daimyo were overthrown, and those who defied the shogunate were mercilessly eliminated. Munenori preached to Iemitsu that swordsmanship is a sword that gives life. Yet, immediately afterward, he was secretly engaging in covert operations at the shogunate's command. That duality was the very art by which the Yagyu clan survived as the shogunate's shadow. So, why did Munenori serve the shogunate to such an extent? Munenori's third son, Yagyu Mitsuyoshi, commonly known as Jubei, walked a different path from his father. The majority of his life remains shrouded in mystery. Jubei served as Shogun Iemitsu's page, but at one point, he suddenly incurred Iemitsu's wrath and was ordered to leave his service. Jubei is said to have wandered various regions for nearly 10 years. What did he see, and what did he learn during that time? A legend also persists that he began wearing his trademark eye patch during this period of wandering, but the truth remains unknown. Jubei's departure was not simply disinheritance. In fact, one theory suggests it was a covert mission, carrying a secret shogunate order under the shadow instruction of his father, Munenori. As a ronin, he might have traveled various regions collecting information on forces rebelling against the shogunate, or perhaps executing Shogun Iemitsu's secret orders. By disappearing from the public stage, Jubei was able to move more freely, unfettered by anyone. His sword style, Yagyu Shinkage-ryu, was also not merely a killing sword, but had been elevated to a katsujinken, a life-giving sword that read the opponent's mind. However, another theory posits that Jubei's departure was actually a covert operation ordered by Iemitsu. Was it an act to deceive the shogunate's watchful eyes? His true aim was to support the Tokugawa shogunate from the shadows and build a stronger system. So, how did he re-emerge onto the public stage of history? Jubei returned to Edo approximately 10 years after his departure. By that time, his father, Munenori, had fallen ill. After Munenori's death, the Yagyu family was succeeded by Jubei's younger brother, Yagyu Munefyu. Munefyu was also a figure highly favored as Shogun Iemitsu's close retainer. Munefyu inherited his father Munenori's will and held various key shogunate positions. The Yagyu clan continued to maintain its influence at the heart of the shogunate. During Munefyu's era in particular, There was a succession of daimyo suppressions and domain transfers, and it is whispered that Yagyu clan's information manipulation was behind them. The reality was that the Yagyu clan was not merely samurai, but the head of an information and intelligence agency. They became the eyes and ears of the shogun, continuously supporting the Tokugawa's rule from the shadows. Outwardly, the Tokugawa Shogunate built an era of peace. Yet, behind the scenes, shadow forces like the Yagyu clan were always secretly active, mastering the secrets of swordsmanship while simultaneously controlling the hidden political stage. Having these two faces was the Yagyu clan's greatest strength. They didn't just gather information. At times, they spread false information, and at others, assassinated key figures, moving the world according to the shogunate's intentions. However, their conspiracy was not always solely for personal gain. At the root of their actions was a strong sense of mission to protect the Tokugawa era. What the Yagyu clan built in the shadows of history was not merely the prosperity of a martial arts school. They were the cornerstone that secretly supported 260 years of peace under the Tokugawa Shogunate. And that role was passed down through generations, from Yagyu Munenori to Jubei, and then to Munifu. So, why has their conspiracy been told and retold through later generations? The Yagyu clan's conspiracy became the subject of numerous fictional works, with legends fueling further legends, making their true nature increasingly ambiguous. However, by tracing the fragmentary records left in history and their actions, a definite shadow truth emerges. They were not only masters of the sword, but also possessed political power so profound that they captivated the shogun's heart and influenced the shogunate's destiny. The teaching of Yagyu Shinkijuryu's Katsujinkin outwardly preached Bushido, yet beneath it lay a deeper philosophy of governance, to control without killing. Their conspiracy might not have been merely a struggle for power, but a necessary evil to maintain the colossal system of the Tokugawa Shogunate. The Yagyu clan skillfully wielded swordsmanship, strategy, and conspiracy, contributing to the stability of the Tokugawa era. As a consequence, their true nature was buried in the darkness of history. The aspect of the Yagyu clan's conspiracy that ultimately built 260 years of peace for the Tokugawa Shogunate. Their shadow activities are never recorded in public history. So, why has their conspiracy been told and retold through later generations? It is because they were a dramatic presence, so captivating to people's imaginations. To solidify the Tokugawa rule, Munenori undertook dark tasks, monitoring and at times eliminating even daimyo and the imperial court. There are various theories about the truth behind Jubei's lost eye, but the most plausible one is that it was due to an injury during his covert activities. What the Yagyu clan built in the shadows of history was an intelligence network to maintain the shogunate and the philosophy of the life-giving sword. They were the helmsman and the compass, guiding the colossal ship of the Tokugawa Shogunate through the turbulent seas of their era. Their conspiracy solidified the Tokugawa's reign, ultimately building over 260 years of peaceful rule. The story of the Yagyu clan is not merely a chronicle of master swordsmen. It might be a profound tale of power, loyalty, and an untold history hidden in the darkness.